Anyone can pour a drink. Anyone can memorize different cocktail recipes. But understanding cocktails and developing good work habits is what you need to succeed as a bartender. Over the duration of this course, we want you to spend time with and practice each drink. We want you to think about the flavors that come together. Ask yourself how each cocktail is balanced. We have found over the years of teaching that taking the time to understand cocktails is how people truly learn. You are about to learn many cocktails. You'll also learn variations on some of the more popular cocktails. We can't possibly cover every imaginable variation with instructional videos, but by walking you through the fundamentals, you can adapt these skills to make any cocktail. There are a lot of cocktails to learn here, and we find that each cocktail is best experienced by itself. Take the time to explore different bars and restaurants to enjoy different cocktails. Sampling different cocktails in different venues gives you a wealth of experience to draw from when behind the bar. Learning at home is good, but there's a lot to learn from sitting in a bar. A good drink also deserves a good story. Instead of only understanding what goes into a gimlet, can you tell your customer where you had your best gimlet? I remember my first old fashioned, served on the wood of an antique bar in a 100-year-old building. Every industry supports continuing education. We recommend pulling up a seat at a bar to watch what the bartender is doing. Sitting at a bar also helps build up your wealth of experience instantly. We aren't going to spend time on flair in this course. There are plenty of videos out there teaching you how to flip bottles and shaker tins. You will also pick up advanced pouring techniques with time after you've built up the muscle memory around pouring proper amounts. Those are skills that add to the fundamentals of bartending. Learn to walk before you can run. We want to first make sure you have excellent habits behind the bar and know your cocktails. Working with flair is something you can add slowly after developing a solid foundation of knowledge and drink making skills. Finally, we aren't getting into point of sale or POS systems, nor will we talk about bar design. Over just the last 5 years, there have been dozens of new systems adopted by restaurants, bars, and pubs. Some establishments are on very old systems. While sitting at the bar observing the bartender, also have a look at the layout of the equipment, sinks, glass washer, glass storage, and back bar. Each establishment will have its own unique charm and inefficiencies which with time, you too will grow to recognize. Now, bartending is a very physical job and hands-on training is the best. With this video course, you're doing what you can at home with what supplies and equipment you have. No one is in the room with you to point out what you are doing both right and wrong. We will do our best to steer you away from bad habits and arm you with good information and best practices. As with all things, there's also so much more information you can dive into. The more you research a spirit or liqueur, the more you want to know. People dedicate their lives to wine or whiskeys. Some are experts in beer, but they know nothing about gin. Think about this program as a launch pad for introducing you to different spirits and cocktails. As you continue to learn, you will naturally find a focus and keep on learning.